A beautiful little residential area. Low density, really, really nice. With a new hospital, fire station, and police, and a ginormous parking lot that will probably never be used. And we got to 5 stars on our forestry industry. But guys, let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Today, we are going to be filling out this residential area right here. We're going to be adding some low density, maybe a little bit of high density along. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to get overwhelmed with traffic. You know my MO, and I'm not proud of it. We are also going to be bringing this up to level 5. We are outputting a ton of raw forestry products, and I want to make this so that it's not all just raw products. We want to be outputting the paper and the plain timber and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be working on that. Before we get into that, though, we are actually watching this, making sure that it's okay. Cool. Maybe we'll add a road over here, a local connection. I want to check over in Kensington. So we are seeing some garbage issues. We're also seeing police. We have 2 police stations here. Maybe we need a bigger one. Maybe that's what we need over here. We're gonna come back to Kensington soon, and we're gonna like fill it out a bit. But I'm looking at our garbage right now. So we're having some garbage issues around this part of the city. So if we look, it's because this landfill is now full and we're emptying this landfill. So this is at 22%, and then this one's full. So if you look at our garbage processing status, we do not have as much processing capacity as the production needs. So we need to add another one of these incineration plants, which is a shame because we're close to be able to get the waste processing complex, and we'll do that. We'll redo our garbage when that happens. But for now, we need to add one more incineration plant over here, which sucks, but that's just kind of the way that it is. We already have our loans. Oh, we could pay back our loans, and I think that's actually what we might do. So really quickly, we're gonna add this guy here. I want to take out as few houses or businesses as possible, which would probably mean over here, but I'm gonna do it here because it's gonna be across the street. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then hopefully this allows these to empty out a little bit faster because now it's closer. And then once this is done, we can take this out, and then we can empty this other landfill, and then we'll be able to get on top of our garbage and stop a lot of these problems. But definitely, if we look at our garbage now, we now have we're in the green for our processing status, which is good. I'm liking this industrial zone. I do want to get rid of this garbage. We will come back here soon, but for now, we're gonna come back over to Thornton Heights. Let's see over here. So we got 45,000. We need to put a few more of these guys down. I think we could probably add 2. We definitely could, which is awesome. So let's place 1 here, and then we don't have enough money for the second one, and that's fine. Yeah, so these make plain timber, and these are the level, I believe these are the level 4 one, or whatever. Yeah, they are. And then we get the pulp mills at level 5. So that will come in, let's see how close we are. So we have the workers, we just need the resources produced. So by the time we finish building our residential area out down here, we should have enough over here. So really quickly, let's build 1 more of these guys. This is, okay, yeah. We'll take out this business, but that's fine. Perfect. So now we have these chugging along and doing what they're supposed to be doing. What I am going to do, though, I think we need a warehouse over here. So we just have these 2 small warehouses. We have this one right here, which is plain timber, and then we have one here, which is paper. And these are both full, and they're small. So these are plain timber. I'm going to put another one of these in this area. But I think what we're going to do, we don't have any money. We have the small here, and then we have our medium right here. And this kind of goes in an unfortunate direction. Actually, that's not bad. We could put it right here, and that would be across the street. I mean, this is our collector, and then these would be our local roads. So I'm wondering, maybe we can even put it like right here. We need 16,000, so we'll be able to get it soon. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I might break off, actually. We might do something a little bit odd here, but the reason being is this road right here is going to be very busy, and I don't want to put the warehouse right on this road. So what I'm thinking is we actually come down here, like 4 units. We bring this down to like here, and then we place it. I think that's what we do. So let's pause it really quickly before we run out of... Let's pause it really quickly before we run out of electricity. And if you saw my wife, so be it. Perfect. And now we can press play. And I do want to bring this out here real quick. I'm going to hold Alt and just bring this to about here. Perfect. And actually, let's add a tree over here as well. We'll go to here, size all the way down, and we'll just add some trees. Nothing crazy. And then we need this to be plain timber. Good to go. So now let's see how we're doing. We should be processing a absolute ton plain timber, and that's good. 21 tons. Awesome. And then so we'll bring this up when we get to level 5, which should be very short. Okay, so let's think about this area over here. So I'm thinking this is an arterial, but we might change this to a collector. And then maybe we send this up here, and maybe that turns into an arterial. I'm not quite sure yet, but I think that this would make more sense as a collector, because if you were trying to get down here, I think it would make more sense collector. So we're actually going to change this over right now. Bring it down to here. Perfect. Because I wouldn't want to zone on an arterial, but on a collector makes a little bit more sense. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to take this really quickly. Just bring this over. Cool, that looked better. Awesome. And now we'll take this road and we'll bring it out to about here. We will come into our parallel road tool and we'll grab this node to this node, tab it over. We'll go plus, 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 plus. I don't know what it was at. I think it was 60. Let's check. Sure. Pretty. Is that 59? 60 for sure. So we'll put this in just like that. And then we'll union these two nodes right here. Fantastic. And now let's come in here and make sure that our zone, so our zoning is crazy, but that's okay. And maybe we'll turn off zoning in selected pieces just so that we get a better zoning, right? Like, so we took out this one random house and then we got these ones and these lots opened up. And is there anywhere else that we can do that actually? Let's do that. Oh, let's do that there. And then we'll open this up. I like that. That was something I literally just thought of. So I'm quite happy about that. And then there's pieces here. So like this piece here stops. I don't love that. This one does the same thing. And actually, maybe that's just the way that it is. I think it is. So be it. And then we're going to bring this down to about here, and we'll just bring it up. Perfect. Because I don't know I think this will come around and up over here. There's zoning. Can I put something there? No, I can't. That's really weird. So maybe let's send this out all the way, and then that way it's done forever, or at least to here. Yeah, let's just do it to that. We're going to control H this to here, and then we're going to slope this out so that this is all equal. Perfect. So now that's 0, and now we have a nice key wall that goes all the way across here. Perfect. And it is a little windy, and that's okay. We can fix this up as well, and maybe we just do that right now really quickly. Perfect. So just bring this in a little bit, and then we'll come into here and let's level out this ground. Cool. So I'm liking the way that this is looking. We are going to level this out as well. Let's do that really quickly. Bring this in. Awesome. And then I'm going to take this node and I'm going to control H it over here. And then we're going to smooth. Awesome. We are good to go over here. We will probably, actually, now that I'm looking at this, delete that because that's pretty odd. And then let's just take this road and send it all the way out. And maybe we actually we won't do it yet, but we may end up like creating a connection out here. Let's bring it to here because then it gets very blue. And actually, let's bring it to here because that's where the blue kind of ends. Oh, and I'm not in the right tool. Awesome. And then are these nodes unioned? They are. Amazing. And then we'll upgrade this so that it actually looks good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then let's take this in. We'll bring this in right here. Perfect. Now we got a little something going on, and now we can kind of grid this out and make it look really nice. So let's do that now. How do we want to do this? I think we keep this road as our main one right here. And truthfully, we'll probably need to turn this into a roundabout at some point in the future. We won't do it now, but this will definitely be something that will be important. But for now, let's do it like this. So let's take these two, and then I believe it's 90, and then but I want to have a little bit of space in between. So let's do, actually 90 looks about mid there. So let's do 90, and then let's come out 90, 80, 70. And we'll do one which would be 60, which is 80, 60. If we do 90 here. Yeah, and don't worry, we'll take out all of these ugly ones. 90, 60, 70, so 350, 360. So we'll do like this. Perfect. And now we'll come in here and we'll destroy all of these weird anomalies that we've created for ourselves. Oh, I just did that one. We need to keep. We'll take these out, take those out, to about there. Keep that. Bam. Leave this in, take it out there, take that out. Perfect. So now we have like the beginnings of our grid here, which is looking really nice. Let's union some nodes. Let's see if we can do that. Can't grab this one. That worked out really well. This might be too far away. That's fine. We can just take that out. And then we got to figure out something here as well. I think we take that out. We'll figure something out there. Let's take this. We'll take that. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. And let's see, can we just take this road back and just come out a bit? And then we can take that and kind of like meander our way down. I like that. And that way, if you're going into the school, you can go in right like that. And honestly, maybe we upgrade some of these roads right here to look a little bit nicer. So let's add a node like right there, right there. Take this road and upgrade. Just so it looks a little bit nicer, you know? These parking lot roads, kind of ugly. We'll do it like there as well. Perfect. I like the way that that looks. We don't need parking lot roads all the way through there. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. And actually, now I'm looking at these. We need to upgrade some. Most of them. Perfect. And then let's come into selected spaces and turn off zoning. Like here. Don't need zoning there. Don't need zoning there. Don't need zoning there. Let's turn it off on this side. Right there. Perfect. And honestly, let's turn it off here as well. Oh, inside. Let's turn it off there as well. And then that for now, and we'll come over here and we'll do the same thing. But let's connect these rows up. That worked out perfectly. Here. Oh, and these are off. And I'm realizing I have anarchy on, so we're going to turn that off too. Perfect. Is there a node around here that we can connect to? Maybe this one right here. Just trying to find stuff that already exists. That way we're not disrupting too much. You know what I'm saying? Take that out. And then we'll connect these up. There is another bit. Weird. How does that look? That looks pretty dumb, but we could manually move this node. Look at that. Move it. And now that looks beautiful. So we got a little something going on over here. On this side, looks really nice. Now let's come over here. Let's fix this one. Let's just send that straight out. And then for here, let's see, how do we want to do this? I don't hate that. I don't love it, but I feel like it might exist. We'll turn off zoning where we don't want it. Weird how this just like decides to be on the wrong side. Perfect, we'll do that. We'll come over here, we'll turn off zoning, We'll flip this to the other side, we'll put zoning over here. That's the wrong side. Then we have to turn zoning off on this road. So that makes a little bit more sense. That way you don't have houses in here. I really like this zoning, taking zoning off, bring it back on. That works wonders. Okay, cool. So then we can come in here and we can connect up this road. We'll just put that right there. Perfect. And this actually doesn't have any zoning, so let's turn zoning back on for that. Awesome. That's looking really nice. I really like that. We got to recycle. We don't need that yet. And look at our money. Let's pay back some loans. Fantastic. Now we are loan free. We don't have to spend those pesky weekly costs. We're still chugging along. We're almost at level 5. Fantastic. Let's see how our garbage situations look. And we're empty at our landfill. So now we can take this out, which is amazing. And we'll rezone this as housing. Make everyone perfect, and then we can empty this guy. Let's look at our garbage. We are still in the green. Good to go. Garbage processing is at 192. Fantastic. So there is some garbage problems, but that's okay. We have a death here. Let's see why they died. Waiting for transport. Okay, so they just died of old age. Fantastic. That is good. Death from old age. Completely normal. Natural. Love to see it. All right. So this is looking good over here. So now we just have to fill this out with the rest of our grid. So let's do that. How far is this? 21 units. 21. I think 21 is pretty good, and then we can add paths in between. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Because this will be a little bit more of a high capacity collector as well. And maybe we do end up changing this into an arterial. And at that point, we kind of decide what we're going to do. Maybe it's a 6-lane, 2-lane buses. Maybe there's trams. Who knows? But for now, I think that it's fine. And then we can bring these straight down. And we'll add paths all in here, and it will look. Now let's do our water, put them under the road where they don't. But I've never seen a water pipe. That's not, I've seen them burst under roads. We're going to hope that these houses don't die because of our water pipe shenanigans over here. And honestly, maybe we just do the OCD for this game. It doesn't exist in real life that much. For this game, and this is empty, and I want to fix it. This is definitely overkill. So be it. Got some leveled up houses over here. Awesome. What was that? Right here, this little shack is leveled up to level 2. Wow, that's fantastic. Very, very nice. Put that there. Oh, we had a spot here. Let's destroy the shack. Do it. All right, and now let's put some paths in. And let's do that super quick. Or we could also look where we're going to put some parks and some services and then add it. I think that makes a lot more sense. Maybe we do some bike lanes as well. This will probably be a bike lane. Would be a beautiful bike ride. I would love to do that. That'll be bike. And then anything that connects up here. So like one. Okay, yeah. So let's do our city services over here. And now we haven't been using our big city services that much, but I think that we should start. So because this is a collector and we're going to end up going north up here as well, we're going to bring our hospitals a little bit closer. So this is a big boy. I like this hospital. This one just looks super cool. I downloaded it on the Steam Workshop. And you can create a really cool like plaza, like a city service plaza with it. So I think that's what we're actually going to do. So let's put this, let's see, what's like a central location? Right here is a central location, right by the collector. Perfect. So let's put this here. Awesome. And now let's look at our fire. So we got our big fire and our big police. And I think we put both of these here. Now we don't have any money. These cost 60 grand a piece. So we can leave those for now, knowing that this area is going to be our city service area. I think we can live with that. So let's go into our healthcare. We don't have crematoriums yet. That's at 11,000. So I think we wait, honestly, for death care over here. We do have a cemetery in Holly Hills. Weird name. So I think we wait. We need childcare and elder care. So let's look at where these fit in nicely. There's a ginormous area right here that I think that we should try to utilize as much as possible. We're going to put a little park there. So let's put our turn off anarchy. And let's put our elder care right here. Now we can't afford our childcare. That's okay. It's only 18 grand. We'll put our childcare here, and then we'll reserve this area for a little park. So to remind myself, I'm going to turn off zoning. And we made it to level 5. Perfect. So I'm going to turn off zoning here. Awesome. So then this will be a park, and then this will be like just for gates and stuff. Awesome. So that looks nice. We'll put the child there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's add some commercial zoning. We'll put our commercial on this side. And then it will be across here as well, these roads, and then we can kind of plop in all of our housing. We have a school right here. We may need to bring some schools over on this side as well, but that's okay because we can do that after. Perfect. And we didn't put any paths down, so let's do that as well. So we'll put a path there, there. Perfect. And then let's put some paths over here as well. We can just put a path right there. Cool, cool. I like this hospital here because you can put a path under this. I just think that that's super cool. We'll leave that there for now, then we'll put a path across here. And then this will be a park. So we will paint that as well. Let's see, how does this look? We got a bunch of paths everywhere. We'll put one here. This is going to be like, we're going to add like a little parking lot over here, so don't worry about that. I think that looks pretty nice. And now we can start really plopping down some stuff. Just like that. We'll put a park here. And let's bring this down here. That way the old ladies can go to the park. The children can also go. Now we can add this childcare center right here as well. Perfect, perfect. Looking really, really nice over here. Now let's send power over to our hospital so we can get that chugging. We'll leave that open. Awesome. Bring in these. Looking really, really nice over here. And let's just litter a few parks around. So we need a dog park over here. Let's put the dog park, put it right there. We'll add a few other ones. So we have this large playground, and maybe, I think we put a large playground over here in our little city park. And then we can kind of connect up with our their old age home and our kids. And that way the kids and the old ladies can hang out, and it brings youth to the old ladies. There's a study somewhere. Cool. So while we let this grow out a bit, we'll come into some corner pieces. Like, I would love for this to let's not do it there. We can come like here, do this, take that out because that would be ugly. We'll just let this kind of grow out for a bit. Okay. We're not going to zone everything. So we don't want to go too crazy with it, but I think that this is good for now. Well, let's zone a little bit. Take that back. We'll come in here. We'll selectively zone some commercial as well. Maybe we put commercial around here, there. We want some around the park, and then we can plop in the rest residential or nothing in there. To be expensive lots right beside the daycare. Awesome. So while this is building out a bit, we're going to come over here to Greta Treeberg, and we are going to place the rest of our level 5 buildings. So we have our pulp mills. We need to place a bunch of these. These are 30 grand. Okay, not bad. So let's place one. Let's put one right here, and then we're going to send a road back like this. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So we have one here. Let's grab these industry roads and let's send this back. How big are these guys? We take a road here, 10 units up. So 10 units from here. Let's see if this works. It does. Fantastic. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we will need water over here, so let's just do that right now before we forget. Fantastic. And we don't have any money, but that's fine because everything will grow into itself. Perfect. And this industrial zone is looking pretty cool, to be honest with you. Yeah, I do like this. So we'll be able to add one right here. Let's see how many we can bring in. One right here. I don't know why it's allowing me to build this in there, but we could put one right here, one right there, and then maybe we can actually fit another medium warehouse over here as well. That would be super clever because we will need one. And honestly, while I'm waiting for this, I hate waiting. I'm taking out another loan. I know. And then we'll add a medium warehouse, space already occupied. Damn, I think we just place it anyway. And let's look over here. Yeah, it doesn't even, no, this is fine. That is fine. This will be paper. These produce paper. Fantastic. So now this should be chugging along and doing its thing. Let's place a few more trees in here. We'll up the size a bit. We'll just scatter these around. And now I don't want heavy traffic through here, but it's going to need to get here somehow. I don't understand why. Oh, because they're reading. Yeah, so I think what we do now to clean this intersection up a bit, we take a road, this road, and we send it down here just to create a little bit more space, a little bit more areas. And we do the same thing here, but we could kind of meander our way around all of these poles. That looks really dumb. We tried it. It didn't work. So we have this road here, and I think we connect up this road with over here, just in case you need to get here, just to create a little bit more connections. We don't want a lot of them, but a few here and there I think is okay. We may implement a heavy traffic ban through these neighborhoods. So let's bring this down. It's a big district now. And everything on the north side of the street will be something. Perfect. So let's come in here. Let's look at our policies. do a heavy traffic ban. Fantastic. So we don't have any other policies in here, but that's okay right now. Yeah, let's look at our zoning. We need a lot more commercial. That makes sense. Put some commercial around our hospital and what will be our fire station as well. Perfect. So that should grow up. Awesome. And yeah, we can let this run, fill out, do its thing. Perfect. Let's look. How's our garbage situation looking over here? There is a few spots that need garbage. This is at 79% full, so it's emptying out. Our traffic is looking decent. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's going all the way over here. That's insane. Don't we have a hospital here? We don't have a medical? Yeah, we do. That's weird. I'm excited for cities too for stuff like that. That doesn't really make any sense. Like, why do we have why do we have an ambulance from over here coming way over here? It's not like it's a specialized hospital over here. It's a medical clinic. Probably a walk-in. Doesn't make sense. But before we go, I do want to place the police station and the fire station over here. We do need a bit more money, so we can let it run for a minute. We're making good cash. Let's look over here. We're still outputting a ton of raw forestry, but that's okay. We can fix that. We can add a bunch more of pulp mills and our engineered wood plants. We'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, I think it's looking pretty good over here, to be honest with you. We do have this. This is looking transport. Yeah, so we need 11,000, and then we can do some crematoriums in here as well, which I think will really help the death. We're not seeing a lot of death. We're just seeing people not getting picked up. But I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's not great. It's not okay. It's just, so let's let this run for a minute. We'll let our money go up, and then we can place both of these buildings. And so we got the money. And look at this. Crime started. Place the police station and the fire station over here. Fantastic. Looking really, really nice. And a fire. This is just perfect timing. Oh my God. Okay, so before we go, we are going to pay back this loan, and we're going to add a little bit of a parking lot in here for our hospital, our police station, our fire station, and then all the homes for any businesses that are around here as well. So let's get into that. So we're going to bring this as far as we can, like I'm thinking there. And now we just bring these down, just like this. Awesome. And then we'll come in to move it, and we'll change these around. We're seeing sewage issues. That makes sense. So we need more treatment plants, water treatment plants. These are going to be way over here. Let's see. Yeah, so we have 2 right now. I believe that's the inland water treat. 1,200. This one does 60,000. At 11,000, we get the big boys. And at 12,000, we get eco. So we could use an eco one. 45 pollution, 10 noise, or 100 pollution. Dan, we're going to do this for sure. There's a lot of pollution. Let's try not to be part of the problem. Let's see. Where do we get our pumping? Do we have these guys in here? Oh my God, it's so close. We are so close to polluting. Thank God I saw that before I placed this here, or we would murder everyone. I did that in my other post. Let's just put this. I think we take this road actually, and we send this out a bit. Nothing crazy, just out a bit. This is 18. Yeah, so let's do 18. We'll bring this down. I'm realizing what roads we're in. Upgrade this, and then we'll come in here and replace one of these, and then we're gonna upgrade these later. And then let's just loop this around as well. Cool. We are in need of commercial as well. We have a bunch over here. I don't know if we need to place that right there, to be honest with you. We don't have tons over here, and I think that's what we need. So let's add a little thing here. Cool. So we can press play, and this should fix those problems. Let's just make sure. Yeah, it does. So now let's move this a little bit. Bring this. Cool. Bring this out, bring it down to like here. We'll do the same thing here, bring it down to here, take this out to like there. Awesome. And then we can take these and actually flip them around. We'll just bring it in right here so that they're connected to the parking lot. We'll do the same thing right here, bring this out to like here, and then we can do some landscaping in here as well. And then we can add our parking stalls over. So on either side, we'll put some of these. And actually, before I do this, I just want to make sure that this is super straight. Awesome, it is. Yeah, so on either side, we'll add a little bit of our accessible parking. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Cool. And then we can come in here and we can place these guys. We do have a little bit of space there. That's just the way it's going to be. You know, it's not perfect, which is annoying, but that's the way that it is, honestly, fortunately. So let's decorate a little bit. cool. Do that. Let's take that. I don't want like these tiny little homes. I don't like the way those look. I'm thinking this is looking really nice. You know, I know that there's some areas here that aren't perfect, and maybe I don't think I can take out like individual things, or I would. I know there are areas over here that aren't 100% perfect, but that is okay. That is okay. And yeah, let's again come back over here. Just make sure we are seeing some more garbage issues, which is super frustrating. We're coming up to yellow over here. This just needs to empty, to be honest with you. That needs to empty because these guys are working overtime. At 11,000, we do get our waste processing as well, or at 14,000. So we got to get up to 14,000. But once this is gone, we're not going to see a lot of these garbage issues anymore. And that's going to be really good because right now those are kind of crippling us. But guys, that is going to be it. We did a lot today and it was a really good time. Guys, if you liked the video, like the video. If you love the video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe down below. Let me know in the comment section if you like this little area. We got to finish this part, but that's okay. We can do that the next episode as we finish the rest of our residential over here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.